Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today I'm about to show you a truly epic design. Now this is an all-in-one farm system that has everything you want at a flick of a switch. It gives you unlimited supply and actually has a built-in storage system, as you can see. Now we have a large number of chests coming from one chamber right to the next. Alright. Now Schoolsbot has actually designed the whole mechanism to have a certain flow of energy. As you can see, the chambers itself show what each one goes to. Now I have a full functional kitchen right there with stove and everything. And everything that we switch is going to come from that little spot right there. So let's start with the wheat. But yeah, let's start with the carrots. Alright, so we're going to activate that switch and see how much carrots we're actually going to get from this whole system. Now once you start seeing the flow, just walk about one step forward and you're going to start seeing the amount of carrots we're going to get. It's going to be staggering. Look at that, we're getting stack after stack after stack. I mean, considering it's just one player and it's just for you, I mean, this is just an amazing amount of food. Look at that. We're getting over 7 stacks right now, 64. And it just keeps on coming. I mean, it just doesn't stop. It's amazing. Now what's cool about this is the fact that the carrot system that I actually made is about 10 floors high. So we should be getting somewhere around 1,280 carrots at this point, which is amazing. I mean, we don't even need that much, and it's an unlimited supply just flowing straight to you. Now this banker farm works instantly and you could easily restock it without an issue. This is definitely the mega all-in-one package. Alright, so let's put this away. I'm pretty sure nothing else is coming at this point. And as you can see, we just have a large amount of carrots. It's amazing. Alright, so let's try the wheat. Now wheat is great because you actually could trade that with villagers. You can actually use it for other resources, for baking, etc. and so forth. So let's see how much we're actually going to get at this point. Now the wheat mechanism and the carrot mechanism are all about the same floors. Right? They're all about 10 stacks. I mean 10 floors. So we should be getting some pretty good numbers at this point. Now what's cool about my design is the fact that you can have an infinite supply no matter how many floors in the design and only use 8 pistons. I'll explain that later on. So you can see we just keep getting this large amount of supply, which is pretty cool. I mean, all I have to do is just really sit still and just collect. I mean, it's pretty awesome. that's just amazing how much we're just getting. I mean, based on the figures, we should be getting somewhere around 400 plus stacks of wheat and 700 seeds, which is more than enough for anybody. Alright, so let's put this back in the chest. You can already see that the chest is already getting fully loaded. Let's try the potatoes and see what we get. Alright. Look at that. We already got 2 stacks already. And the flow just started. Amazing. I mean, it just keeps on coming the way I've designed it, so there's no lag. And I actually designed this in the PS3, believe it or not. The reason I've done that is because I want to prove the point that if this could work on a console, this would definitely work on a PC and any other, system. I mean, it works perfectly smooth, and you really get a full stack of everything. It's amazing. Wow, and I just keep on getting stack after stack after stack. I mean, we have over 18 stacks of 64. I mean, at this point, we should be getting around 1,300 or close to it of potatoes. Now, what's cool about it is once you bake a potato, you get about 4 health. I mean, that's awesome. And as you notice, you didn't even have to move that far. I mean, the switch is right there. You activate it, and you get this much of crop. Now, let me see if I can try to stuff this. Well, stuff as much as I can in this chest. We're actually going to use a secondary chest right under it. I mean, we're getting a large amount of supply. We're getting good supply of food. I mean, it's like an infinite amount. Use the one on top just to overstack it. Alright, so let's start on the sugarcane. Now, sugar canes, once you break it, I mean, you get about a maximum of 3 per one. So let's see what we're going to get. Let's see. Should be getting a good amount. Now, keep in mind, you only get 3 or 4 at most per stem, you could say. Damn, we really got about 4.5 stacks, which is great. I mean, for just one shot, that's awesome. Let's try the cocoa beans. Now, cocoa beans are great because you actually cook other things with it, and you actually use it for other resources. So let's see how much we're actually going to get of this. 64. Damn, I already got over 200 cocoa beans. Now let's try the watermelons. Let's see how many slices we're going to get out of that. Look at that. The great thing is, the way I designed this, you don't even have to do anything at that point. Normally you have to break them yourself, but it's great. I mean, we got over 244 slices. As far as pumpkin heads, you only get 1 per stack. You know what I mean? So let's see how many we're actually going to get out of the system. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I'm getting about at least 130 pumpkin heads all in one shot. Now, what's cool about this is the fact that I actually made tutorials on each one of these systems. I mean, you could really build them yourself. I mean, they're that simple. I made designs for each one of them. Perfect. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, this mega farm is an all-in-one package. So let me show you how simple the wiring is. You're probably thinking that this wiring must be crazy and like a fucking bowl of spaghettis. So I try to use basic wiring for the entire system, which is great. I mean, I use no repeaters in the entire design and is extremely compact. What's cool about this is I have tutorials on each one of the mechanisms, and they flow perfectly, as you can see. I mean, you don't need that much wiring in the first place. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you could please subscribe and leave a comment, that would be great. Thank you.